Let's go to SNP spokesperson Martyn Day. Martyn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In Dominic Cummings' opening statement yesterday, he said that the truth is that senior ministers, senior officials, senior advisers fell disastrously short of the standards that the public has a right to expect of its government in a crisis like this. When the public needed us most, we failed. We then heard a litany of evidence that the disease wasn't taken seriously in February last year, further compounded by the ignoring of sage advice in September to lock down and resulting in a worse second wave. Does the Health Secretary agree that the UK government failed the public? And had he acted sooner, how many lives could have been saved or restrictions could have been avoided? Will he act urgently to prevent further unnecessary suffering and death in our immediate future by holding a comprehensive public inquiry immediately?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, I've been working on this pandemic since January of last year. That's when we began work, before the disease was even evident in this country. That's when we kicked off work on the vaccine. I was told at first that it would typically take 5 years to develop a vaccine, and I insisted that we drove at that as fast as we possibly could. And I'm delighted at the progress on that we've been able to make. Of course, it is right that we learn from everything that we understand and everything that we see and all of the scientific advances. We should do that all the way through. This idea that we should wait for an inquiry in order to learn is wrong. But of course, it's also right that at the appropriate time, we then go through all that happened in order to ensure that we're as best prepared for the inevitable pandemics of the future.